Hey, there I am, and hey, there's Mega Leech. Hello. I am going to go straight into making a cocktail, actually, but it'll be short, so it should be very quick. I was just looking something up while I... there we go. That seems good to me. Just looking for stuff on the internet. Where are we? Giving myself a different background. Okay, now I'm literally just going to check something. Nope, that didn't work. Una secunda. Okay, it's just changing the flag. Being super gay. Okay, not sure we say happy ANZAC Day, but I appreciate the positive sentiment for the day. And how are you, by the way? Hope you're well. I'm gonna make a video. I also have a new gin to try. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not gonna make a video with it. So I have to go through this. Oh, I haven't even put my pretty lights on behind me. So I better do that. All right, and there, lights on. Hey Rays, how you doing? Just gonna, as I said, make a quick video. This will be very quick. Oh, actually, I should set up my GoPro before I forget. Just have it ready. There we go. There. Clip you on there. And bring my camera through here. Raise it. Driving home in Haifa. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably still be here in a while. How you going, Heidi? Good to see you. Oh, I should put my little banner. I mean, you know, I've got it. So just to make it absolutely clear. Brandy. I'm going to use the Martell. Why not? Do we a little bit of it left? Okay, shake it glass. Okay. Ooh, put my key light on. Goddamn idiot. Contemplating going country for some photos. Oh yeah, I heard that the aurora was visible from some country towns, actually. Aurora australis, for those who don't know, or the Southern Lights. Lesser known Southern Hemisphere version of the Northern Lights. All right, so that's all set up. Fucking Giga. You know, every time I do this and set up, I'm going to forget something, aren't I? Forgot my measuring Giga. I need to go and get it. That will take me 30 seconds. Ah, your aunt lives on the coast and got the aurora on the iPhone. Okay, cool. All right, that didn't take very long. So if you get some good pictures of your hiney, I'd be interested in showing them off on a stream at a later date. If you were up for that. What's this on? Okay, cool. This must be about to go off. I'm just going to start recording. Okay. G'day cocktail lovers. I'm going to make a quick and easy sidecar cocktail, but you'll need this special sour orange syrup. Check my channel for the recipe. All right, I was about to do that and I didn't turn the friggin' little camera on. I would have been very annoyed with myself. Come on, let's go. Now we got a little GoPro. Oops. Do that a little bit. Also, I want to move the light and be very happy with yourself. Nearly made 2 mistakes. All right. But you can go now, little GoPro. Okay. So, we go Shazam. And oops. Shazam. Right. Pause this, it makes the file easier to use. Got to add the ice. That's pretty good ice-wise. And now I will put the insulated lid back on my little ice bucket. Improvised ice bucket. Right, I'm going to put this in a Nick and Nora glass. Right, so we shall move that. I shall put that there. Is that a good... I want you to actually tilt up it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Shake it. Strainer. Okay. Now, oh good, I just leave the other thing running, did I? Oh, silly. Still pretty quick. Put the keeler back here. Okay. This could hardly be easier to make. In our shaker, we put 2 ounces of brandy and then 1 ounce of our sour orange syrup. Add ice to the shaker, shake it good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds, and strain it into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. And there we have our quick and easy sidecar. This is more sour than an average sidecar. It's a great little option to try. I recommend you make the syrup and make the drink. Cheers. Right, so I'm bringing texting me while I'm doing that. Right, I'm going to sit down for a while now. Oh, I need to switch a couple of things off. Switch that off. Switch this off. Okay, now move this so I can sit down again. And switch this light off while I'm not making a video. Okay, sitting down and chilling out for a few minutes. Just keep making the short videos for YouTube because that's what YouTube likes at the moment. So, okay. Wait, okay, I haven't been on Discord. What's on Discord? So Megaleech, these Aurora images are, oh yeah, they're AI generated. Just so one, because I think we can guess what an AI Aurora generated is, but they're quite nice. So I will share one. Oops, what are we doing? There we go. That's playing to the strengths of the AI image generator, something like that. But it looks quite good. All right. Oh, honey, you didn't realize they were AI generated. Yes, they were. Number of short men getting leg lengthening surgery has doubled. Oof, god damn. That's such a hideous, painful thing to do. But there are weird pressures on men and height. Me, I just, fucking settled for being a short ass. Because that's me, a short ass. Looking at these. I saw a weird news headline and now I can't find it so far. Ah, well, not that important. But anywho. Heine, also, Megaleech did put them... Oh, I should get rid of this banner, I just realized. Megaleech did put them in the channel for AI-generated images. That was the other giveaway. Anyway, sewer. Justin, Biden formally... Oh, God. Biden formally said he's going to go for re-election. Okay. Okay, well, point one, he has been a better president than I thought he would be. Actually, by a bit. So, point one for Biden. I am going to assume this is not just his ego. I am going to assume the Democratic Party has done really significant polling and said, yeah, apparently our best chance is if Biden goes for a second term. So we'll see. I mean, guy could fucking easily drop dead or suffer a major health issue before the election. He'll be he's currently the oldest president ever, I think. So he'll set the record even further. He did some ANZAC ones. Okay, what did they? Aurora Australis over an ANZAC memorial. These are actually eerily beautiful. The thumbnail I used for this stream is actually AI generated. I'm going to show these. These are eerily beautiful. So that's what you reckon, Justin? If Trump is the Republican nominee, you'd rather have Biden run? Okay. See, I'm like I said, I'm assuming there is fairly massive polling behind that decision, which is again giving Biden the benefit of the doubt and saying this is not just about his ego, that they've actually done the research and realized this was the best chance against Trump. It's so funny that it's looking like Trump's going to get the Republican nomination again. They're fucked. Not that I'd rule out a Trump win. Fuck, good things don't happen. And predicting the future is a mug's game. Anyway, what's I going to do? I was going to share these images. It's a nice one. And then there's this one. Almost looks like a church. Oh, or a rocket ship. One of the two. But it has captured the brief very well. It's done a very good job. That looks quite realistically like it could be a war memorial with the Aurora Australis behind it. It's done quite a good job with the directions. As again, playing to the strengths of the AI image generators, architecture and landscapes are the easiest things for it. Oh God, Justin, that's not even a question. The Liberals are going to lose the next election, no matter who is their leader. I think anyone who would challenge Dutton, assuming Dutton doesn't crash and burn in some absolutely horrific manner, I think anyone who would challenge him for the leadership is a bit of an idiot, honestly, because they're definitely going to lose the next election. So fuck it, just let Dutton lose the next election, and then you have some minuscule chance of picking up at the election after. But they're losing the next election almost no matter what. So let Dutton drive off a cliff in the next, metaphorically. Not that I'd lose sleep if that happened literally, but I literally meant that as that was a literal metaphor. I literally meant that as a metaphor. Like I'm not even making the in Minecraft joke. I definitely meant that as a metaphor. All right. So, mind your language joke. Use a metaphor in a sentence. I met this nice girl and I asked her out on a date and she said yes, so I met her for a drink. It is a work night tonight, yes. So I shan't be staying up late. But a 4-day weekend because I did take a day's annual leave yesterday. So I friggin' enjoyed it, man. I friggin' enjoyed it. And nice weather too. Probably the nicest weather till next spring, quite honestly. It'd be very unlikely if we get weather this nice again. Mid-20s, sunny. My perfect weather. I fucking love it. Went for a walk along the beach, Middle Brighton. Got some fish and chips. Lunch yesterday. That was really nice. So, yes, just been making the most of having the weekend off. Yes, the cutting of ways white supremacist Tucker Carlson leaving the Fox News airwaves. He's just going to show up either online, or there are actually networks in the US worse than Fox News, and they're like worse by orders of magnitude. And there's like 99% chance Tucker Carlson's just going to get a shit ton of money from someone else. But symbolically, it's good. Yes, Justin, that's the next Australian election, bull in a China shop, with Labor being the bull and the Liberals being the China shop. Yes, they're going to get smashed the fuck up. Well, they might, depending. Look, it's a ways off. Anything could happen. If Dutton is still their leader into the election, and he's continued to be the fucking piece of shit that he is, they could actually lose ground at the next election. I would say the most likely scenario is they pick up some ground at the next election. It's not a done deal, but I'd say that's the most likely scenario. They pick up some ground at the next election, and the election after, they may even be in with a chance. That said, with the huge proviso that I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. I got this new Navy Strength gin today, and it was much cheaper than the other ones. I don't know if that's a good thing. Fossey's. Never really had their gin before. I did get a liqueur they made, which was really nice. We like to add uniqueness to life. Our Naval Strength, spelled Navel, gin elixir, accompanies just that. Citrus forward with an abundance of navel orange and a smidge of ginger. A Naval Strength gin is perfect balance of strong, so very, very smooth. So, 57% alcohol by volume. Because it's Navy Strength. So I did like their pun that they've made it the orange note, so it's Navel, Navel strength. What the okay, I don't even understand that question. I don't know who Gonzalo Lira is. The firing of Tucker Carlson means there's no one left to challenge the mainstream narrative of the media. Tucker Carlson is the fucking main... Well, he's the mainstream and pushing far-right and straight-up white supremacist views. That's, again, I need context. That statement sounds like that person's an apologist for Tucker Carlson. And if you're going to be an apologist for a blatant white supremacist, then you can go fuck yourself, as far as I'm concerned. It's like, I would not even indulge anyone who ascribes any credibility whatsoever to Tucker Carlson. I would immediately assume that is not a serious person. That person is also either a far-right extremist, or they're just a fucking moron, or, some combination of the two. That line about the mainstream narrative of the media is a cliche and an absolutely meaningless phrase. What does that fucking mean? There's most media around the world, including the stuff that fuckwits go on about, like, whoa, liberal bias, is actually conservative center-right ideology. Fucking CNN is just fucking Fox News with hugs and rainbow flags. They push the same conservative, like pro-police, anti-left narratives. Paint climate protesters as crazy and politicians as credible. I don't know. It's just everything about that statement just makes me go, what? All right, I'm going to get a little tasting glass because I'm going to taste this new gin and see what it's like. I really have Navy strength gin for topping up my freezer martini. Now, I wasn't out of Navy strength gin, but I didn't have that much. And I looked at a Dan Murphy's, and this was a really good price. So hopefully it's decent. Just gonna have a little taste. I feel like, okay, there's too much space above my head. It's like a boomer thing. Okay, put this over here. And if I'm going to sit here, I want to... Now I just feel kind of compelled to look that person up and say, what sort of shit do they normally say? What's the username? Gonzalo Lira. Not even vaguely familiar with that name. Okay, Gonzalo Lira. Okay, what's their channel? What are their video titles? The Russians are winning too slowly. I endorse Biden. American censorship increasing. Western leadership miscalculations. She's like a dude who sits there and talks. No problem with that. Oh God, the Rainbow Empire is alienating the rest of the world. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Anyone who's going to come across as an apologist for Tucker Carlson is not someone I'm really going to spend a lot of time. Anyway, try my new gin. Oh, yep, that's got that standard pine gin aroma. Ooh, and burns the old nose hairs a bit if you take a deep breath. Good Navy strength. Okay, yep. Oh, wow, that is really citrus forward. God damn. Oh, man. The alcohol burn as that goes down. God damn it. Hey, Liam. How are you? I'm fine. I'm going to put a bit of ice in this, which will dilute it a bit. Oh, yeah, that is very citrus forward. Very orangey. Have I made a miscalculation? Will that be weird? Yeah, there's some... Looking at the video titles on that channel just sounded like someone who would call themselves a small L liberal, and they seem to have more time for Tucker Carlson than they do for gay people, queer people. So straight up, I'm like, So, yeah. But life's too short to really invest a lot of time in someone like that, honestly. Okay, well, I'm not going to be drinking this straight. I think I will use it next time I top up the freezer martini to see if it throws the freezer martini off balance. Oh, Liam, you haven't been yourself. Well, we all have those days, weeks, sometimes months. All I can do is hope that you get past it sooner rather than later. It's that old metaphor of the weather. A lot of things Stephen Fry have said might be quite flawed, but his metaphor about depression, I think, is right on the money. He says it's like the rain. It's like when you're stuck in a period where it's raining constantly and it's miserable. It can feel awful, and it can feel like the rain will never stop because it's been with you for so long and it's been so constant. It feels like it will always be this way. But the sun will come again. The rain is real. You cannot control it, but it will pass. And it can be very difficult to hold on to that, both in the literal sense, if you're in really dismal weather, and in the metaphorical sense, if things aren't quite going your way. But it is actually true if you can weather the storm as it is, it will pass. But it's also, I really like the metaphor because it's about depression, saying like it is real. It is definitely real. It is not your fault. You do not control it. You are experiencing it, and it will pass. You don't have the control over how and when it passes. But it will pass. Oh, Justin, we've got some AI bull in a China shop photos. Doing literal. Okay, none of the. Oh no, I was about to say none of them are in a China shop, but one is. Sorry, there's a little cluster of them. I'm going to show them. I was going to say none of those are in a China shop, but that one in the middle on the left has clearly smashed up. Oh god, it's got calligraphy that kind of suggests Chinese characters, so it's taking the China that way. Oh dear. But the top ones are like a blue ox in the snow. Reminds me of Paul Bunyan's blue ox. What's a polite word for smuggling? In particular, smuggling people into a kingdom that otherwise not. Ooh. I know smuggling's the word that comes to mind. Infiltrating? I don't know. The difference between left and right in America depends. Look, depends who you're asking. Okay, again, Icy Saracen. That argument is the same as the Democrats supported slavery. Okay, so it may or may not be an historical truth, but the world has changed so much, it has no relevance whatsoever to the world today. That is at best a disingenuous argument, at worst a really fucking stupid argument. So every party in Australia actively supported the White Australia policy. So that's just white Australians. That's not a politics thing. That's just a white Australian thing. Apartheid, I don't know. And you also, the question is, what period of apartheid? My memory is the Conservatives in Australia were still very supportive of the apartheid regime when Labor and particularly the Union and leftist movement generally in Australia were very aggressively against the apartheid regime. So, yes. Oh, Megali just done some words. Coyote is the American word for people being smuggled across the southern border into the US. Trafficked suggests against their will. Infiltrated is probably the best one. Because you take someone out, you're exfiltrating, you take them in, you're infiltrating. But also smuggling sounds like about the best word to me. Hey, Pat, how you doing, by the way? So, yes. So in D&D, you're smuggling people into a kingdom who would otherwise not have been allowed in. Yeah, I mean, the words I think of are smuggled and sneaked. Yep, no, I understand if there's a limit on YouTube. I haven't had any trouble understanding any of your comments so far, though, or at least the ones I've seen. YouTube can get very weird with what it does and doesn't show me. And yes, well, again, history has changed, particularly the Southern Democrats were incredibly conservative and pro-slavery, and into the 20th century were very pro-segregation, pro-Jim Crow. And there was the tipping point seems to have been 50s, 60s, and the Republicans executed their Southern strategy. Are you going to go a different direction? Show them around like tourists because it's Thieves Guild. Hide thugs of a less than savory nature. Yeah, you could be. They could be tour guides. Could be hosting a tour party. That's how you bring them in. They're just tourists. Hey, Pat, I'm fine. How are you on this fine day? Sorry, I think this one's for Tucker Carlson. Oh, God, what it's done with the words is funny. Okay, so the prompt for these was a realistic picture of a news anchor with a "You're fired" cake. So there's this one, and I'm not sure why he seems to be doing blah, 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 blah. And it's you, Burke T, you're... Yeah, they struggle so much with text. And okay, there's a couple more. Where are we? Glad you're good, Pat. This one, that's a real classic pointing. You're fired. It almost got there with the text. You almost got there with the text. Close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. What's this one? This guy just looks confused, and he's also given it one of these. Oh, you're Filbirn. Again, it's trying. It's trying with the text. It's not getting there, but it's trying. Pat, I did see some stuff on Facebook. This one kind of looks like Stephen Colbert, and his hand is majorly fucked up, and he's got a finger just coming out of his cheek. Cheek. Did I say cheek? Yeah, that guy, typical AI, has the really fucked up hand. Sorry, we're really going to town with these news anchor "You're fired" cakes. Couple more, then I think. You think dude picking his nose is the winner? Wait a second, there's a couple more. What do we? Oh wait, no, that was the wrong button. God damn it! This one's just very sad that he's been fired and given a cake. He's just sad about it. It's all too much. And this one, he's angry about it. He's very angry that his cake is on fire, and he's been fearing. You're Yuki Ferrin, which in some language or other is "you're fired," and he's not happy. He's not happy about it at all. Oofed. Yes. Oh, you know what you just reminded me of, Dr. Abigail? A bit of text someone apparently got from ChatGPT, and I say apparently because people post screenshots, and you don't know, but it was, the sentence was, the paralegal married the attorney because she was pregnant. And then asked ChatGPT what gender was the paralegal. And ChatGPT said the paralegal's female. And said, why did you draw the conclusion that the paralegal was female? And they go, well, the way English works, the pronoun is closest to the last person you mentioned is referring to them. So when you said the paralegal married the attorney because she was pregnant, she is closest to paralegal. So paralegal is the she. And the person said, no, it isn't. The she is closest to the lawyer. And ChatGPT said, no, you're right. I made a mistake, that the she was closest to the lawyer, which suggests the lawyer was pregnant, but that doesn't make sense because men can't get pregnant. Which is like, yikes. Yeah, Dr. Abigail, I have mentioned before, I was reasonably impressed with the degree to which, oh God, the other one, and I've stopped using it, so I've forgotten what it's called. Was using it on Discord for a while, but then they wanted you to pay for it, and it's like, fuck off. But when you just gave generic descriptors, it didn't always do white men. It did women, it did non-white people without being prompted. But this is the Bing one, which does seem to always do white men. So, yeah, that's a little bit yikes. Midjourney, thank you, Dr. Abigail. I thought Midjourney was reasonably good at, randomly doing women or non-white when you didn't specify, because it's a very bad problem with programmers that their default position for how things work revolves around white men. The whole thing about automatic hand washers not registering a black person's hands because the white men who made it never bothered to test for that, because it didn't occur to them that that would be a thing. Anyway, I'm going to make my other short video, and this one is going to be my quick and easy margarita with my sour orange. So this is just, all right, I'm going to put the thing on so anyone can see it. Sorry, I'll share it later. I just saw the picture of the cartoon pregnant male lawyer. Yes, I thought Midjourney was good, but there's no fucking way I'm paying for it. I will pay a real artist. I'm not paying one of these things. No fucking way. Right. I was just going to put my banner on. That's what I was going to do to explain why I'm running around. But, this is a better setup for making the videos because I'm talking straight to the camera when I do it anyway. But let's do this. Okay. And bring this around. Okay, I'll turn this on. I'll turn that on. Okay. That's hunky dory. Says this. Oh wait, I should bring in. Fix some shit. Oh, put this away. Okay. Use this tequila that I found hidden in the cupboard. Okay, yes. We're going to put that there. This here, I got the tequila, I got that. We are ready to go, rocking and rolling. Okay, that's ready. That's ready. That's pretty well. G'day cocktail lovers. Today I'm going to make a really quick and easy version of a margarita, and I'm going to use this orange sour mix I made. You should check the recipe on my channel because you can make a really tasty, quick, easy cocktail with it. It goes like this. In our shaker, we're going to put 2 ounces of Blanco tequila, then 1 ounce of our sour orange mix, and that is it. Add ice to the shaker, shake it good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds, and then strain it into a chilled coupe. All right. Do this and this. Turn this on. Yep, that's there. Do this. Fuck. Oh, there was actually a tiny bit more. All right, that's for the recycling. So did I hit record on that? I did not. There we go. And to this. Okay. Okay, don't post anything to Discord while I'm recording. Do me a favor, because it makes noises and I don't want my microphone to pick it up. Coop. Right, turn that off. Turn that on. Okay, God, I feel like I need to pee, actually. I will just finish this before making a decision. And with our special syrup, it's that easy to make this version of a margarita. Margarita purists might be upset, but this is really tasty. I really recommend you make the syrup and try this in a margarita. Cheers. Actually does taste good. Fuck the haters. Oh no, you don't have to be sorry, Mega Leech, because I never said anything before. Alright. Dunzo. Fuck it. I didn't use the proper light making it. Fuck. Oh well. Fucked it up. I'll find a way. It's only for a YouTube short. It's not a big deal. Gosh darn it. Okay. Settling down. Hey Lee, by the way. That's a really strong flavored tequila. Fucking yum. Oh, yum. I did that sour orange mix as an experiment, and it really worked. Sort of instant sour. So I'm going to turn this off because I ain't making any more videos tonight. Might make another drink, not making any more videos though. Shazam, ya all. No, I feel like I say that a lot and like no one gets the fucking reference because it's some super fucking obscure 70s song called Captain Marvel Jones, the Southern Superman. It was on when I were a lad, there would be these TV special albums advertised all the time. Sometimes they would be actual hits. It'd be like it's like a mixtape, but it would be an album, and there would be 10 or so tracks on each side, of hits or stuff record companies were trying to push. But then there were also novelty ones, goofy greats and whatnot, and they came from all over, and they were of varying quality. I think Captain Marvel Jones must have been on a Goofy Greats one. I don't think it would have been on a mainstream hit one. I think it must have been on one of the Goofy Greats ones. And it's an American band. Look, I can find it on YouTube. More interesting than this Gonzalo Lira person. Captain Marvel Jones. The Southern Superman. Oh, no, that brought up a bunch of Captain Marvel Superman shit. That was the wrong thing to put. I'll get rid of Southern Superman and just put song. Captain Marvel Jones song. Yes. They're called the Super Dupers. The Super Dupers had a song called Captain Marvel Jones. Oh, gosh. And there was apparently an album called The Super Record of Superheroes. Now I need to look that up. Super Record of Superheroes, 1966. Now I'm sure it's on a Goofy Greats thing. Oh, is all the Super Dupers, was it? Okay. So they got one called Batman and Robin, then The Phantom, The Shadow, Flash Gordon, March of Tarzan, Captain Marvel Jones, Mickey Mouse March, The Green Hornet. There you go. Classified as a children's album. There you go. Yes, Dr. Abigail, I could also remember to move my lights when I mean to. I don't always, but I could. There's a bunch of stuff I could and should do, and I just don't always remember to do it. That's very tangy. I think I might make an old-fashioned after this. That's the thing. I need a producer / director. But I have neither the time, space, nor money for that. Because they're just churning this shit out and, in my own home. It's, it's a thing. On the unlikely event I ever get any serious traction on YouTube with my cocktail channel. There's a thing, when you've got an audience, because I'm just like fucking firing out videos almost every day, mostly shorts, doing, 1 or 2 or 3 full-length ones a week. But doing lots of shorts and just firing them out. But if you get a certain level of traction, it behooves you to spend a bit more time on videos. Don't put out as many, but put out better quality. Plus, I've got the other thing is, hiring an editor as well, because I'm a shite editor. I do very, very basic editing. Actually, I probably would hire an editor before anything else, simply because it's, costs less and has less imposition. Like, namely, find an editor you can work with, and then you just upload your raw footage and say, go for it. And they go for it. But I'm not really at a stage where that's a viable or practical thing. Man, I should make more tequila cocktails. Quite like tequila. Star wipes. My preferred. I have a star wipe in my editing software. Classic Simpsons reference for those who don't get it. I used to, in the early days, use this burn transition all the time, because to me the joke it was my anger was burning through the screen and coming up with another cut. My preference now, particularly for shorts, if I'm doing a transition and there are various sort of cuts where I feel like a transition is necessary, there's this one where it just sort of swipes the whole thing to the left. I find that less jarring than a lot of the other ones. My editing software is actually kind of fun, in as much as when I'm putting tracks together, if I basically overlay the beginning and the end, it will automatically put a transition in, but it will choose it randomly. And I've got like 100 transitions in my editing software. So if I just do that, it can be quite fun to see what transitions it chooses randomly. But I often find that disconcerting and unsettling, so I don't do it. You remember the burn wipe. So Musical Aviator, you did an ANZAC Day march. You forgot how hard it is to walk 1.5 kilometers while playing a trumpet. Yep. And so, you've been watching Sports Ball. You like the shirt? This is one I've had for quite a while. It's not new. It's not just, but it's got martini glasses. But one of the reasons I got this one when I got it is because, the color and design was extremely different to the other ones I have. So I like to have some quite different shirts in the rotation. All right. 1 hour down. I think I actually do need to pee, which probably means Bring in the AIDSy zombie. Do. Let me. Oh god, I just had this weird idea of putting the YouTube stream in another window, and that'd be a slight delay, and then it would get really recursive. You know what? I might do this with some StreamYard music. Yes, I'm having a toilet break. What haven't I used recently? Night driving. What is night driving? That sounds pretty funky. I'm going to play this. And let's play 80 while I go and have a toilet break. Okay, his head fell off. So that's where we leave Zombie AIDS the Apocalypse when his head falls off. All right, I'm just going to make an old-fashioned. While I had a toilet break, I switched my mic off, and then I didn't have the right thing on the screen. I didn't switch the mic back on. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to make this with my special brown sugar syrup. Good. Pour that over the ice. Und my tailored personal whiskey. Fuck all you common folks, I've got my own whiskey. It's about 50%, no, 46% ABV. And chocolate bitters. I was going to do chocolate bitters on this. Where's my chocolate bitters? I'm trying to remember what bottle it's in. Is it that one? No, that's cola bitters. It's right up the front here, chocolate bitters. Okay. Chocolate bitters. Und I will get cherry. I can see a cherry. Wo ist meine Cherries? Meine Cherries. A bit more. Stab, missed, stab. Oh, got 1 second stab. That's actually pretty good for this stage of the jar. I'm going to get a new jar soon. Whew, there we go. There we go. Yes. Megalich ruined the fun. Oh God, Heine, changing credit cards. Yeah, drag. Absolutely. All right. Stir my old-fashioned with my tailored whiskey in it. Do. I edited the video for this today too, actually. Be interesting to see how people react to it. It is a warm night. It's supposed to, like 24, a couple of days in a row. I think it's meant to be warm tomorrow as well. What is it? Let's talk about the weather. That's always exciting. Still like 17, 18 now. Oh my God. 24, 25, 23, then it's raining and quite cool on the weekend. Oh, well, I had a really good weekend this weekend. And I'm not going into the fucking office for the rest of the weekend. That's cool. I mean, unless something happens. If there was a very specific reason to go into the office, I would. But Monday and Tuesday are my office days, and I had Monday, Tuesday off this week, so fuck it. Not going into the office. Oh, fuck yeah. Yum. Oh, yeah, SAFA. Yeah, Justin brought that up earlier, that Biden made an official announcement. So I was like, okay. I don't want to make any rash statements like the Democratic Party know what they're doing, but one assumes they put a bit of research into that move. Or not. Who the fuck knows? Not me. And so, I mean, I'm also assuming he'd keep Kamala Harris as VP. And then that's, assuming he does that, then that is really, historically, that's a coronation for the next one, that she would definitely run for president the next time, probably unopposed. But time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, Safa. Hate so much. Watching a movie and randos knocking on the door. No. What movie do I watched? Baz Luhrmann's Elvis movie the other day. Fun. Exactly what I expected. Now I understand, particularly some oldies were very upset because it's a very weird movie, and I don't know. I guess they were expecting a straight ahead Elvis biopic. And it wasn't. As soon as I saw a trailer for it, I was like, this is weird. I think I know what Baz Luhrmann's doing. He's not trying to give a faithful recreation of Elvis's life. He's trying to create the feeling of Elvis, which was completely new when he started, and create that feeling in our jaded world. And honestly, I think he did pretty good. Oh, Lemonhead, sports stuff. Yeah. Toronto Maple Leafs. See, I've even heard of that. That's the ice hockey team, yeah? And stuff, what I've been watching. Watching Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Did watch the season enders for Picard and Mandalorian. Watching another series on Prime called The Power. Tried to get Mrs. Angry into Succession. I think we watched 3 episodes and she decided she doesn't want to watch it anymore. So tomorrow night we've got to come up with something new. But there are a few new things out there that we can try. So I've said the NHL coming to Melbourne. Oh, there you go. I'm sure the players fucking hate that. I have told the story before. When I was in Vegas, I ran into some guy on the street. He was an American footballer, and I don't know how we started talking, but when he recognized, oh, you're an Australian. Oh God, I've got to go to Australia for a game. They were doing an exhibition game, and he's going, God, they told me it's like 24 hours flight to get there, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, dude, we're a long fucking way away. And he was not keen, but he was contractually obligated to go. And I think it even made media here that, oh, these are grateful players. Think about here, and they're complaining. It's like, well, they don't want to be on a plane for 24 fucking hours, honestly. So it's Maple Leafs always lose, always in the playoffs. Down 4-1 with 10 minutes left and won 5-4. Holy shit, that's dramatic. That is fucking dramatic. That is movie quality. Movie quality stuff right there. Damn. That's the miracle on ice. Oh my God. It's a fucking kick-ass old-fashioned. Yum. Right, I was right to choose the chocolate bitters and my brown sugar syrup. When I made an old-fashioned previously with my tailored whiskey, I was worried that other things would overpower it. So I used a different sugar syrup, not the brown sugar one. And I used standard Angostura and orange bitters. And it was good, but I chose those things because I was worried other things would overpower it. And I went, no, you know what? Next, I should definitely make an old-fashioned with the brown sugar syrup and chocolate bitters, which I've done tonight. Correct decision. Kudos to me. So when did I remove my booster Band-Aid? Same day, I think. Well, it wasn't even a Band-Aid. It was a bit of cotton wool with a bit of tape over it. I think I took it off same day. There's the tiny little spot on it. I didn't bleed much, despite the fact it felt like someone punched me in the fucking arm. And that feeling lasted for several days. Right, so we are... I just realized we're back to Discord. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Where's my Discord? Where's my Discord? Oh, we're still doing pregnant lawyers. Pregnant male lawyers. Okay. So we got one cartoony and some kind of realistic ones. Okay. Oh, Billy said it was tough to get a realistic pic. It was fighting him. Okay. Okay. Showing the... Oh, God, I keep clicking the wrong button. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so first, the cartoony one. And that's a really cute icon, actually. Pregnant trans man lawyer. Nice. I actually really like that as an icon. Give him a little belly button. So cute. And Lemonade, you go around asking nurses if they like Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay. This guy is a bit of a Clark Kent vibe, I think. Very protective of the baby he is carrying. And this guy... Oh, okay, this is interesting to me. Megaleech, did you say anything about appearance or ethnicity? Because it's made this guy look South Asian. And he is just kind of over his pregnancy. Oh, God, there's that weird thing. Like there's a scales thing floating in the air. Like it's half thing. And that's like half a gavel on his desk as well. God, that's really weird. That is really weird. Then would you do another one? Draw me a realistic picture of a noble knight ruining a troll's fun. Remove all weapons, remove all swords. There are no swords in the pictures. I already removed the weapons, but there are swords. No, there are not. I removed them. Maybe you're looking at me. Show me. Yeah. The AIs do get some very straightforward things wrong. So that's the one that definitely doesn't have a sword in it. The Megaleech went to some considerable trouble to tell it, no swords. And it said, you're an idiot. There's no swords. Oh, that's interesting. So you said nothing about ethnicity, and it finally changed the ethnicity. Did a South Asian looking pregnant male lawyer. Oh, Safa, they always have extra fingers. That's the hallmark of the AI images, fucking up fingers and fucking up eyes. Eyes always look weird and fingers always look weird. They're getting a little bit better. Apparently, the newer version of Midjourney is much better, but as they're currently making you pay for Midjourney, fuck that noise. I think the Google one does more images now, actually. In fact, okay, I might open Chrome. Ad box being updated. Fuck off. Didn't ask for it. What am I looking at? Search. There's a whole bunch of things. Wait, what's Google's AI thing called? I freaking forgot. Imagen, text to image diffusion models in Google research. Imagen's only available to a few small people. Cloud Vision AI API. Unprecedented photorealism, deep level of language understanding. Weird. Okay. No, I don't know how to get it at the moment, so fuck it. Bard, that's it. Thank you. And I think you've made the right choice, Lemonheads, by sticking with our Ask Jeeves. And yes, I also agree being image generation is particularly weird. Google Bard. We go meet Bard. Join waitlist. Oh, geez, fuck off. Okay, well, okay, fuck that for tonight is the answer. Yeah, I think Jeeves just retired. They changed the name to just Ask at one point. Oh, sorry. I also missed Fluffer that that's what you said. They retired Jeeves. Yes. Probably 20 years ago. I don't even remember. Oh, fucking yum. I think if I want to drink some water before I go to bed, that's probably a good idea. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah, I might go and get some water. Does that mean putting ANZAC back on? Maybe. What should I put on? If I have to go out for a minute to get some water, should I put the ANZAC Decaying Zombie back on or an old Angry Aussie video? How Tim Smith? I don't know, about half. I've had a couple of drinks. I don't feel that Tim Smithed, but I definitely wouldn't drive a car at the moment because, again, unlike Tim Smith, I'm not a piece of shit. Half Tim Smithed is above the legal limit. I think I would definitely be above the legal limit now. So, I mean, first hour, what did I have? I had like 4 standard drinks. 3 standard drinks will get you over the legal limit. And now put another 2. So, yeah, so I am over the legal limit for maybe 2 hours, but I'm just going to fucking bed anyway. So that's the way. I like it. Okay, so videos. If we do a popular video, I might actually do the campaign advice for John McCain one because that's 2 minutes, which is plenty of time for me to get it out and get some water and get back. I always thought it was a pretty funny video. Anyway, 2.5 million views. Fuck yeah. My top one, which probably disappoints people: crocodile eats shark and attack of the ninja kangaroo. 6.7 million views. Hot damn. So I've got 2 girls, 1 cup Dalek reaction. That's probably the only non-clickbaity. Oh, actually, no, the campaign advice for John McCain, I don't think that's clickbaity. I think it is what it is. Dalek reaction to 2 girls, 1 cup. That's legit. But it's like the crocodile eats shark one, clickbaity, graphic sex education with toys, although that is what's in the video. Bit clickbaity, 4.2 million views. Censored lesbian kiss protest, the kiss off, 3.5 million views. Campaign advice for John McCain, 2.5 million views. Sexy ass, 1.6 million views. Well, and that was literally just a joke. Like if you do that right over the camera, it looks like a butt. 1.6 million views for I'm not having sex with you. And I was talking about, because there was a report about the increasing rate of sexually transmitted infections with millennials. And so I was making it, you're all filthy. I'm not having sex with you. And I used an image, I think it was from a European STI information campaign. And so it was like a bug on someone. And there's this woman, and it's like a spider appears to be going down on her. It's a pretty funny image, quite honestly. If I do say so myself. So, yum. Oh, fuck yeah. What Robin Williams joke do you like, Lemon Heads? I think I'm going to go and get some water drink. I should drink some water before the end of the stream. Before I go to bed, it might make me have to get up in the night and go pee. But that's okay. I'm just going to use this as a drinking glass. My mixing glass, because it already has ice in it. So I'm just going to, I don't think I'll even drink soda water. I think I'll just drink water. I'm going to get some water. It's fall. Everyone is out and about, including chlamydia. I was just thinking, Robin Williams, it's kind of funny to watch his old stand-up stuff when he is clearly off his fucking head on cocaine. He did have quite a problem with that for quite a while. He saw that in a washroom in Scotland. Okay, nice. All right, so... Okay, I'm going to do the... So, okay, I'm outside at Luna Park. And that's fun. All right, I'm going to share this. This is when John McCain was running for US president. I decided I should offer him some campaign advice. So I'll play this while I go and get some water.
Angry, 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 Aussie.
In the interest of being completely non-partisan, I'm going to offer some campaign advice to John McCain. The most valuable campaign advice he could possibly get. Stop fucking smiling! You're scaring the children! Or more accurately, come to terms with the fact you don't know how to smile. Baring your teeth is not the same as smiling. Smiling is something relaxed, natural, happy people do. Baring the teeth is something sharks and flesh-eating zombies do just before they strike. I mean it about scaring children. I'm having to put my kids to bed every night saying, no, it's okay. The scary man with the teeth on TV can't come out and get you while you're sleeping. You're safe.
I am an undead zombie back from the grave, and I want to eat the skin from your face.
I get where it's coming from. McCain's handlers said to him, everyone just thinks you're a scary, grumpy old man. You need to seem more friendly. Try smiling. That might have sounded like a good idea, but McCain can't smile. He's just fucking scary. They say once you can fake sincerity, you've got it made. And all the other runners in the presidential race can fake it perfectly. Obama can turn on a charming smile anytime. Biden, he can do a folksy down-home natural smile anytime he wants. Even McCain's running mate, Scary McLiarpants, she can smile and make it look natural, but not John McCain. I know McCain fancies himself as the strong type, but you can take that too far when you pull faces that make people think,
I am going to decorate my office wall with your flesh.
That is not reassuring. John McCain, stop smiling.
Who was that strange young man? Yes, and the burn wipe that we were talking about earlier was there. I remember getting comments on that. Because, how dare you make fun of John McCain? He had an injury from being tortured in a prison camp. And I was like, go fuck yourself. If you ended up voting for Donald Trump, you're a hypocritical sack of shit because Donald Trump said a succession of vile, nasty things about John McCain. Literally all I said was don't smile because you look fucking terrifying when you smile. It's that thing. Did ANZAC actually say that? I will wallpaper the ceiling with your skin. That sounds like something he would say. That absolutely sounds like something he would say. Also, how old was that? 14 years ago. 2008. It's actually 14 and a half years ago. Shit. 14 and a half years ago. So I was a mere like 40 fucking 3 or something. No wonder I look so young. Also, I think I was about 15 kilograms lighter there as well, just at a guess. you talked about it and you regretted it. It's again, that's a weird thing. The concept of ANZAC regretting something is really? He actually had a moment of self-reflection. Well, bugger me. Oh dear. It is very weird to see. I think, and like my hair and beard were so black there; they were dyed black, yeah. If I was that self-conscious, I'd get a haircut, beard trim, and color them again. It's one of the blessings of COVID for me. Just made me go, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting fucking old. So I'm just going to fucking look old, quite honestly. I'm Captain Hero. Oh, I thought I'd shut Discord. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've missed a couple of the AI images. This is a little bit back in our conversation, but it's Ask Jeeves retiring with a cake. Well, he looks happy. You know, he's retiring. He's got a cake. He's good. So, you know, that's all good for Jeeves. And then we've got a crocodile eating a shark with an attacking ninja kangaroo. Again, man, I wish I had these for fucking thumbnails back in the day. God, you know what? I might actually fuck around and change the thumbnails. I wonder if I get a community strike from YouTube for doing that. Oh, I was looking at these pictures. I should share them. Right. Okay. So this one's quite fun. I don't know. It's a very prehistoric crocodile. I don't know what's in its mouth. It doesn't really look like a shark to me. And it's more a human ninja than a ninja kangaroo attacking. But, you know, the elements are there. The elements are definitely there. And then there's this one. Yeah, it's a prehistoric looking shark. And the crocodile's on the attack. And then there's like a little ninja on the shark's head. And an inexplicable snake or something in the water. Quite fun images, these ones. But it's a very fun prompt, I guess, as well. And this one's kind of special, I think. Again, why it's done the crocodile so prehistoric, I don't know. But that is kind of like a cartoony ninja kangaroo coming in. Don't know what happened to the shark. But yeah, and that's the classic of the AI image generators have trouble showing someone holding something. So the sword's just floating in the air. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued why it kept doing the crocodiles looking very prehistoric. But, you know, cool. Do Aussies say how you going? Yeah, we do. That is a pretty standard saying. I mean, every now and then I say some real Aussieisms. I say fair dinkum. And but yeah, how you going? That's standard. How you going? What's up? How you been? What's going on? How you doing? Just dropped my corkscrew on the ground. I was fidgeting. I dropped it. I'm a real fidgeter. I mean, I say g'day. I do actually say g'day to people. Not always. I might say hello. But I do say g'day. Which is possibly a byproduct of growing up in the country. I don't know. I do say mate. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? Oh, God, I gotta go. Ugh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Remember what the fuck my job is. Jesus. I think I got a fuck ton of meetings tomorrow too. God damn it. Gonna have to have a shower and get dressed in case someone wants to turn the fucking camera on. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, sigh. Deep sigh. So as the lemon heads, if you say how you going, people look at you like they're not okay. You get a look. You get a look. I mean, one of the funnier ones I saw, it was like on a Tumblr post, and there was an American being confused by an Australian. Instead of saying goodbye, went, "Have a good one." And they're like, "What? A good what? What the fuck are you talking about?" But I know Americans who say that as well. It's not uniquely Australian. But it was very funny to see someone very perturbed by it. Have a good what? What the fuck are you talking about? Why did you not just say goodbye? Like, it's the thing. It's a vibe. It's Marbo. It's Jesus. I don't know. I do. I can't really speak for someone else with that. Often I'll do that. Like type it like on a Facebook status or Twitter status. I'll type Jesus, but that's an Irish thing, really, to me. So I'm celebrating my Irish heritage. If I ever type a status update where it's Jesus, I'm just celebrating my Irish history. I don't really say it. I say Jesus. But again, we have local accents. So the vowel sounds differ a little in different regions. I'm not an expert on such things. But yeah, if I put it in a social media status update, it's usually like a sign of exasperation, like reacting to something weird or fucking stupid someone's posted, like, Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? Yes, but that's just the Irish in me getting out, basically. It's a whole thing. It's kind of like if I ever want to get amused, do things like look up Scottish Twitter. Scottish Twitter is very funny because they type in their accent, which is fun. I actually get booze stuff advertised. I'm actually looking at stuff on Facebook. I actually get booze stuff advertised to me on Facebook, which is quite appropriate and interesting to me. So, yeah, go, Facebook, basically. Because it had this, oh God, the Flavor Blaster. What the fuck? I don't want that. Those things are too fucking expensive. Jesus Christ, those are fucking insane prices. Get these flavored smoke guns that put a soap bubble of okay, so that's not what I thought I was clicking on, so fuck that. I mean, it's kind of appropriate to me, but I'm never buying them because they're so fucking expensive. But I clicked on it because the ad, which is fake apparently, had a cocktail strainer that was like a Japanese demon mask, and the drink poured out its mouth, which was cool. And then it wasn't what was for sale. Very annoyed. It is true, no one says washroom. So in Scotland, Small asked where the washroom was. Yes. No one outside of the US says washroom. It's toilet. Or if the word toilet scares you, you say men's room or ladies' room. Oh, yes. Irvine Welsh actually writing the Scottish slang phonetically is a real challenge. But yes, Scottish Twitter is very funny. And I just remember being pointed something, Irish Twitter, people complaining about you wear one unusual bit of clothing and people will come up with some fucking nickname for you that will stick forever. And it's nightmarish. I'll see if I can find examples. Okay, Irish Twitter sharing the funniest nicknames they've ever heard. This might be what I'm looking for. Oh, yes. So this is the thing about you do one thing and that's you forever. Family down the road have been known as the Yanks for nearly 40 years because they went to Florida for a week in the 80s. One of the lads called Eric had a third nipple. The boys called him Triples. Well, that actually makes sense. There's a fella I knew had a stutter. He was called Remix. My mate's called Beefy because he was always the smallest. Oh, yeah, that's like Australian called someone muscles who doesn't have any muscles. I knew a fella from Tallaght called Beebor because he got knocked down by an ambulance. Beebor. Fella got called Spider because he went shopping one day and bought 4 pair of jeans. So he had 8 legs. Okay. There's a taxi man in Ballagharine called Abdul, and the locals have named him Abdul Abali. I don't get that one. I know a fellow who has one hand bigger than the other. They call him the Clock. My brother used to get his doll on a Monday. One of his mates would only call the house on Doll Day. So Nana started calling him Monday. He's 40 now, and that's what his kids call him. I worked with an old lad with white hair and a white beard. They called him Goats. Gee, okay. Used to play football with a guy called Edna May. Enda May. Everyone called him June. One of my missus's friends used to go out with a lad who looked like Millhouse and worked in Carphone Warehouse. So I named him Carphone Millhouse. Okay. My cousin knows a lad called Gearstick because he has a big head and a skinny body. They call his brother Clutch. Also knew a fella in Tipperary who got the name Westlife after he wore a polo neck on a night out. Oh, God. It's Irish Twitter nicknames I was reading. Okay, I could care less is worse because it's fucking stupid and doesn't make any sense. And the person's trying to say the opposite of that. Washroom is just regional dialect. when someone says I could care less, they actually mean I couldn't care less. So it's quite fucking annoying. I'm not sure how this works. Sorry, we've somehow come up with an AI-generated image of Irish Jesus. Is it the green and the headgear? I'm not really sure how that works. I'm genuinely not sure how that works. All right. So I just want to find some more of these Irish nicknames. Just like... just a roll here. How to get a nickname in Ireland. Tapioca was the name given to a girl because she asked for tapioca in a shop. They didn't know what she wanted. They began laughing at her until she died. She was called Tapioca. Okay. Worked with a bloke called Pat Phelan. Everyone called him How Ya. How you feeling? My nickname's Baggy because I got hand-me-down clothes that were all baggy. Yeah. When I was younger, used to be going out with a girl whose family sold periwinkles from Kilkee. Even to these days, I'm called Winkles. Nickname's Buzz. I went home, came out with my younger brother about the same age as Macaulay Culkin. I was the oldest and troublesome prankster playing nuts. Okay. It's named after Buzz. Okay. No, okay, this one's not very good. I don't like that one. Unfashionable nicknames. Oh, this is the one. Props to anyone who tries to be fashionable in Ireland. I wore a red beret once in Waterford and someone called me Super Mario. So it says, I was in Dingle wearing a scarf of fairly Lenny Kravitz proportions. Older man stopped me and said, where'd you get the scarf? And I said, oh no, this is just, my friend bought it for me. Do you like it? He said, nope, and kept walking. In Omar, a bloke comes into the bar wearing a puffer jacket, cost 120 quid. Everyone's mocking him. Barman says, not sure why you're mocking him. I've one of those at home. Lad says, see? The barman says, yeah, it's around the immersion heater. I wore a Diamante encrusted canary tight yellow t-shirt to the spirit store, Dundalk, about 15 years ago. Some lad kept going, here it is, Gianni Versace. And keeps saying that for the rest of his life. He's Gianni Versace. My Irish mum used to say she thinks she's it when I wore sunglasses. Skinny mate of mine went to the off license, got told he looked like a magic wand. I had a red Cossack-style coat with a black collar, black hat, and fur trim. One day, two lads passed me on the road. As they went past, one said to the other, how's the ruble doing these days? One of my colleagues had an ankle-length coat, dark green serge greatcoat. When he burst through the office doors one day, someone looked at, what news of Stalingrad? About 75 years ago, a local man got sent an outfit from America. To this day, he's known as the Yank. I saw a lad with a haircut, style of the time, mid-2000s, very low-cut V-neck top, strutting his way through Belfast to be met with the ear-shattering advice of a young man in a tracksuit eating McDonald's. Here, Razorlight, sort your fucking life out. Okay. Wore sunglasses once to a christening. Here's Tom Cruise. Fucking Irish people are brutal. 1992, as a naive Irish 13-year-old, I wore my older brother's English rugby jersey to secondary school. Oh, yeah. One day I was wearing a dress and knee boots in Armagh. Someone shouted, "Someone thinks they're in Hollyoaks." Okay. I wore a leather shirt once and several people called me a cunt. At least I think it was because of the shirt. I wore a trilby in the front row of a comedy night in Dublin. Comic asked where the rest of my jazz band was. Oh, God, I'm trying to find some other good ones. Wait, what's this? Is it the proper thread? No. What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this doing to me? But this is the actual thread I was thinking of. I wore a suit with a matching tie and pocket square on my first day to work at an advertising company, and the staff sent around a signed communion card for me with a fiver in it. God damn. I was wearing a neon shirt and a camo hat one day. My sister came over. Couldn't decide if you want to stand out or blend in. Okay, I'm fucking... Twitter's broken. Ugh, okay, I can't get any more. Oh, dear. Oh, God, do your friends not know what taking the piss means? Well, that's a bad one. Anytime you hear anything, Phil Collins, Easy Lover, that was my nickname in high school. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, now I feel compelled to I'm just going to do the thing. Scottish Twitter, and I might share it so you can see. 44 Scottish tweets that are hilarious if you can decipher them. Okay, I know some of these. I'll share the screen so you can see the spelling of them. So remember this one. Just got 4 drinks at the drive-thru. Guy said, "Do you want a cup holder?" Obviously I do, you fucking reprobate. I'm not a fucking octopus. It's one of these ones where it makes you see as a... When you push a pull door and the person behind you says, "You need to pull." Aye! Cheers, lad. Sure, the next plan was to start lifting from the bottom. My mom gets so jail when I do anything fun. Like, it's not my fault. I'm out snorting lines and shagging nines, and you have to stay home and bake a lasagna. You ever want to just wrap yourself up in tinfoil nice and cozy and then just fucking get right into the microwave and blow yourself up to fuck? Again, I just love that they are typing in the accent. Lasses on about needing a Mr. Grey in their life, and half of them don't even like a finger up the bum. Okay, Jesus. You know, what's this? Fuck's sake, Mum, that's hardly a scarecrow. I'd probably pump her. oh. Just seen a bird shouting at a band to put his pants on, then pointing at me saying, "Look, the man's going to steal your woolly." What the fuck? No, I'm not. That would be a very weird thing to have someone say to you. Why is my Instagram full of crushed avocado and poached eggs on toast for breakfast? Just have some Cocoa Pops and piss off. A boy at Avicii told me his dad died because of MDMA. When the beat dropped, he was proper crying his eyes out, shouting, "My dad died for this." Wonder if folk who just got out of prison are on Bebo wondering where everyone is. That's not very Scottish, but it's very funny. White cunts have got a fucking cheek judging Muslim for ISIS. Remember, we're to blame for goths. Asked the bird in Krispy Kremes for 5 Nutella donuts. She said, have you got any nut allergies? Aye, pal, I'm planning suicide by donut. Hate when someone follows your Insta and it's private, so you have to follow them back. Turns out there's a way horses and deer. I don't know what that means. That's great. That is so unintelligible Scottish. I don't know what they're saying. Don't know why farmers are so stunned. I've come across a lot of two-faced cows in my time. Adorable two-faced cow who stunned farmers. There you go. Oh dear. Is that an ad or it's fucking died? It's just died. There we go. Mental. What a couple of fairy lights can do. You can put them on a dead body and be, oh my god, that's fucking lovely. Get that on my Instagram. I would Instagram a dead body covered in fairy lights, quite honestly. Dead unfair how my tummy looks reasonably flat in the morning, then after 3 Rice Krispies, it look like 8 months gone with twins. Ice cream and stereo Bryce. Oh, strawberries. That's someone's attempt. Ice cream and frickin' wit? Someone's attempt to spell strawberries. Why do boys beep at you when they drive past? Geese a second while I run after your Fiat Punto. Can you tell me the difference between these two photos? Because I didn't see any. Oh my god. An ad. Reb McLaughlin was shagging a bird and he went to her, who's your daddy? And the bird went, I don't know, he left my ma. I don't know who Reb McLaughlin is. But that's just a weird random joke. Issue with males that think it's acceptable to comment how a girl looks when she's and no to be stunning and out to be cook. Again, that just evolved into Scottish and I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. When you find a tenner in an old pair of trousers, looking ka-ching. Oh, sorry. I thought it was just because she looked happy, but it's ka-ching. Oh, dear. The Ann Summers actually ask if you want a bag. Nothing, so I'll carry 15-inch black mamba with my milk and bread. Okay. Is Ann Summers a sex toy shop? That seems to be what that tweet's saying. So shy when you're with two of your mates and they start talking about time they weren't there and they're just talking, and that's a nice house. Ooh, that's an awkward conversation there. When you find out that your great-great-granddad helped build the Titanic. He's not very great, is he? But again, Wisney. It means was not. He isn't very great, is he? Pure love it when folk give their pet people names. Is there anything funnier than a dog called Ian? Oh god, more fucking ads. It's broken. Come on. Keep an eye on Claire. She has a man in the house. No bother. Is he still there? Yes, he seems nice. So is Hitler. Well, be home shortly. Ooh, okay. Just heard on the radio that Muslim staff at NMS are refusing to sell alcohol. What's next? Christian stuff and B&Q, no selling nails and wood. Oh. Apologies for the short delay, Niece. There was a minibus in a ditch, but traffic is now moving around. It should be flowing freely. Hi, I'm somewhere in Green 7. Someone has packed me into a tent bag for a joke. I can't get out of it. I don't know what. I don't understand that one. Any clown comes anywhere near my personal bubble, get your fucking stopwatches out because you've seen the record is getting shagged. I assume that's a COVID tweet. Like, don't come near me. I'm going to run away. Swipe no on someone on Tinder because they had a big mole on the head. And then so did the next cunt. Turns out I had chocolate on my screen. Doug shagged my leg today, so to confuse things, I just started shagging it back. That's right, Pecoritos. No funny when it happens to you. Yep. Oh, well, what the hell is that? FS, man, wish my mom would take me to space for my birth. Fuck's sake, I suppose that is. This is my daughter Kimberly, aka Monster Munch, who's 6'3" and a size 22, is feeling doing. Asked what's wrong. She said, boy in school said she's got a face like a foot, and not everybody's calling a footy face. I managed not to laugh, but I could hear Fat Owl laughing behind me. I says to Kimberly, oh, what can I do to cheer you up? A nice breakfast? What if we have a wee mother-daughter spa day and you can have a nice facial? Then Fat Hole shouts, it's not a facial she needs, it's a fucking pedicure. Pure lost it. Couldn't hold in my laughter. Now Kimberly's locked herself in a room. Barely understood that Scottish. Barely understood that Scottish. Oof, but anyway, I've taken myself up to 10 with looking at Scottish Twitter. Gosh darn it. Okay, drink a little bit of water. And a good bead. I apologise for how bad my attempt at Scottish accents were as well. If anyone Scottish ever watches this back and you go, what the fuck is wrong with that person? I don't do accents well. I'm sorry. I apologise. I accept full responsibility for how bad that accent attempt was. But I'm going to bed. Thanks for the prompt, Safa. I've not eaten my cherry yet. You understood a surprising amount of that. Well, that's good. All right. Eat my cherry. Oh, fuck, those cherries taste good. Safa, yes, my surname is Scottish. And my first name is Scottish. Dad's side of the family is Scottish. Mum's side is Irish. So that's what I regard as my heritage, Scotland and Ireland. Fuck me, those cherries are good. Yum. Anywho, you folks take care. I don't know what we're watching tomorrow. I'm going to have to find something new. There's a few new shows that are being hyped up on the various streaming services. We'll check them out. And I'll probably see you all on Thursday. So take care in the meantime. And